The fifth and final stage in Middelfart of the Tour of Scandinavia promises to be an exciting one. Of course, for the fight for the stage win, but there are also jerseys to win. The final local laps in Harderslev are twisting and turning, so fireworks is expected.
It's definitely technical. I think it's always going right, left, up, down. Yeah, it's not like Norway. The roads are a lot more narrow here, and I think with the GC battle, there might be more attacks, and sometimes it might be just neutralized. But I expect more racing and open racing, especially when we get to the circuit. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it will be really fast and hectic race, and maybe will be some fight on the final laps also for the GC because there is not so big gap. So we will try to follow, and if it's come to bunch sprint, for sure I will try to sprint.
When a peloton starts a 143.9 kilometer race, it looks like they take it easy, until the first QOM, where the speed goes up and Elisa Shabby takes full points and secures the win for her green jersey. Then three riders go on an adventure and break from the peloton. Elena Hartmann, Anja Lau and Mia Sofia Rutsu slowly ride away from the peloton as we approach the final circuit for 3 local laps. The peloton is having a staring contest and really takes the foot off the gas. Meanwhile, Hartmann, Lau and Rutsu are riding away fast. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Elena Hartmann is now virtually in the yellow jersey. Then Rutsu cannot hold the speed of the two up front and is being dropped. But with 35 kilometers to go, the peloton finally speeds up and the gap of the two riders up front is coming down fast. And it doesn't take long before Rutsu is back into the bunch. With 20 kilometers to go, the two riders up front make a mistake in a corner and crash. And Hartmann cannot continue, so Anja Lau is now solo in front of the bunch. But when the heavy rain starts, it is impossible to hold the lead solo, and soon she's being caught by the chasing peloton. Then into the final kilometer, it is the Danish rider Cecilie Uttrup Ludwig who attacks in her own specific style. She surprises everyone and stays ahead of the peloton and wins the 5th stage of the Tour of Scandinavia.
Yeah, that was so good. I mean, yeah, I'm really proud. Yeah, I was like, welcome to Denmark. This is what I'm used to. But it was awesome. I thought it was great. I was like, yeah, we're Vikings. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I mean, 3 out of 5 stages is pretty good, I think. So I think as a team we can be really happy and proud.
Cecilie Uttrup Ludwig wins the 5th and final stage of the Tour of Scandinavia. 5 seconds later, Lorena Wiebes wins the sprint of the peloton, just ahead of Elisa Balsamo.
For me it means a lot that I'm still on a good level in my last races, and that I say with a high level goodbye to the sport, still with energy, still with fighting for a DC, and it puts a smile on my face that I still have this shape. And I was a bit wondering after the Tour de France if I would still have the motivation to continue. But I have to say I had a really nice week with my team, and this is how I also enjoy racing, with a little bit less pressure and more fun.
Annemiek van Vleuten is the winner of the Tour of Scandinavia. Cecilie Uttrup Ludwig just finishes 2 seconds short and is second. Anne Kraak completes the podium of this year's Tour of Scandinavia. Although not racing in Scandinavia, Demi Vollering remains leader in the UCI Women's World Tour Leader classifications. With her win, Annemiek van Vleuten is getting a bit closer to Vollering. Marlen Reuser is still third, just ahead of her teammate Lotte Kopecky. No change in the UCI Women's World Tour Young Rider classifications. Shirin van Anrooy also did not racing up north and remains leader. Gaia Realini is second and Maaike van der Duin third.